Hi, so welcome back to our garden. Now if you've been following this series on our breeding season in 2019, you'll know that Cinnamon, the first of our broody hens, was due to hatch this week. She's been sat on 11 eggs, so what I'd like to do is show you her progress. In our last video we showed that broody hens incubate for 21 days. So I'm going to start this sequence with Cinnamon on day 20. Now that's one day before she's due to hatch. She's still sat in a trance-like state very, very quietly. By the morning of the hatch she's far more alert. She's still sat tight on those eggs, but she's fidgeting and looking around. Now the cheeping that you can hear in the video, if you listen carefully, are the chicks in the eggs starting to call to each other and to her. What's even better is that egg number 7 is showing signs of pipping. Now pipping is where the chicks break through the shell so they can start the process of hatching. And in this still, I've circled it so that you can see where this chick has made its first move to hatch. Around 2 hours later, we get to see the very first chick. Now chicks, when they first come out of the shell, need a little bit of time to recover. You can imagine the amount of effort that's actually gone into breaking out of that shell. But they also come out just a little bit wet, so they need a bit of time to dry out. I think you can see the chick is still getting used to having feet and actually standing up, because it's a little bit unsteady. And then they start to multiply. Soon after seeing the first chick, there are 2. The third chick appears. And the fourth. And the fifth. At the end of the first day of hatching, roughly about 12 hours after the first egg pipped, we see that chick number 6 makes an appearance. And this is where we left Cinnamon and a brood on their first night together. So 24 hours after the first hatch began, there are 6 healthy chicks running around the coop. But we had a lovely surprise this morning. There's actually a 7th egg which has produced another chick overnight. Now clearly this final chick is not yet strong enough after breaking out of the egg into the big wide world to follow Cinnamon and its siblings outside. But the brood hen won't leave her alone for long. Now we've got 7 healthy chicks, and it's a fantastic start to our breeding season for 2019. We hope that you've enjoyed that. Don't forget to rate, and if you have any questions, please let us know in the comments section. Now in the coming week we've got another exciting week lined up. We've got both Nutmeg, who sat on some Buff Orpington eggs, and Barbie, who sat on a breed called Breakle. They're both due to hatch this week. If you subscribe and hit the notifications button, you'll know as soon as that video is available on YouTube. So please subscribe, and we look forward to seeing you next week.